Good morning, children, once again.
Good morning, ma'am. Once again.
Uh,
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Okay, so the kids of section B and A, so section A and C, you guys can keep continuing with your question answers. And section B, you tell me where do we have to begin from? We'll begin the chapter where we left it.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Ashwini. Good morning, everyone. 7A and 7C, once again, you can keep doing your question answers. And 7C, did you guys do the let us recall in the notebook? No.
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Very good, Nandini. Arish Pratishtha, did you guys do?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Well done. Fine. 7B, where did we leave yesterday? Where do we have to begin from?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning. Who is Ayan Agarwal?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Bart. सेवन बी बताओ भाई कहाँ छूटा था लक्ष्य का you were in the class.
Ma'am, Jats.
Jats. You have to begin from Jats.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sorry. 7A and 7C. I'm repeating myself. You can do your question answer, and 7B is a little behind you, so they'll join you later. Okay, chalo. So the Jats under the leader Churaman acquired control over territories situated in the west of Delhi, right? जो जाट से चूरामन के अंदर उन्होंने क्या किया था उन्होंने अपना जितनी भी टेरिटरी थी दिल्ली के वेस्ट में एक्वायर कर लिया था एंड दे डोमिनेटेड द रीजन बिटवीन दिल्ली एंड आगरा के बीच का जो रीजन था उसे डोमिनेट भी किया राइट Then the Jats were a prosperous agricultural community and controlled the towns like Panipat and Vallabhgarh. इन्होंने बहुत ही अच्छी prosperous community इन्होंने पानीपत और वल्लभगढ़ जैसे towns को acquire कर रखा था and and under Surajmal, who was the adopted son of the nephew of चूरामन चूरामन का एक नेफ्यू था उसका अडॉप्टेड सन था जिसका नाम था सूरजमल राइट अंडर सूरजमल द जाट पावर रीच द पिनेकल ऑफ द ग्लोरी एंड पावर पिनेकल मतलब हाइट्स बिल्कुल बहुत ही अच्छा ग्रो कर गए थे अपनी पावर की ग्लोरी पे पहुंच गए थे एंड द किंगडम ऑफ भरतपुर इमर्ज्ड एज अ स्ट्रॉन्ग स्टेट जो भरतपुर का किंगडम था वो एक बहुत ही स्ट्रॉन्ग स्टेट की तरह इमर्ज किया Then, when Nadir Shah sacked Delhi in 1739, he gave refuge to many people, right? जब Nadir Shah Delhi को invade करा था, and as you know, when he was invading, he was looting, right? लूटपाट कर रहा था लोगों को हर्ट कर रहा था plundering the city. That is why a lot of people ran away from Delhi and they come towards the Jat region and वहाँ पे लोगों ने जो सूरजमल था उसने काफी सारे लोगों को refuge दिया मतलब many of them lived as refugees in this kingdom. Then the Jats built many forts and Bharatpur fort was built in traditional style. जाट्स ने बहुत सारे फोर्ट बनाए जो उनका भरतपुर फोर्ट था बहुत ही ट्रेडिशनल स्टाइल में बिल्ड था मतलब इतना फ्लैम्बोयंस नहीं था एक्स्ट्रावेगेंट नहीं था बहुत ट्रेडिशनली बना हुआ था बट इट शोड स्ट्रेंथ वो स्ट्रेंथ दिखा रहा था राइट एंड it does not have a flamboyance associated to forts, but it generates an aura of strength and magnificence. Like it was quite big, quite magnificent, and it had an aura, right? So the sandy ramparts were strengthened by sandy battlements. The enemy guns proved of no avail. और जो इनके ramparts और battlements बने थे वो इतने strong बने थे कि वहां पे जो दुश्मन की अगर गोली चलाएगा भी ना तो वो उसके आर पार जा नहीं पाएंगे तो उसका उन पे कोई भी असर नहीं पड़ना था right then at Dig was another place ठीक है At Dick, the Jats built an elaborate garden palace. उन्होंने बहुत बड़ा सा garden palace बनवाया वहां पर. Dick in the 18th century was the capital of the Jat rulers. Dick जो था वो Jat rulers का क्या था? Capital. Okay.
Capital.
Yes. The gateway to the fort is protected with anti-elephant strikes. And वो gateway जो था वो इतना strong था कि अगर वहाँ पे बहुत सारे elephants आके उस पे धक्का देके उसे तोड़ने की कोशिश भी करते हैं तब भी वो नहीं टूटेगा. It was as strong, right? Then the Surajmal Haveli, within the fort, this is the Surajmal Haveli with this typical Bangladesh style. The buildings were modeled on architectural forms which were associated with royalty under the rule of Shah Jahan, right? Okay, so this is all we had about this chapter. Like this is all we have read in this chapter. Now there's only one topic left, which is in other lands. In other lands, we have talked about the French Revolution. That it is just for your extra knowledge. This is not. This doesn't have any relevance with what we are going to read. Abhi, ya fir what we'll be reading in class 8. No, you will be reading about the French Revolution in class 9th, right? So during the 18th century, the various states of India, a common man had no right to participate in the affairs of the government. उस time पे common man के पास कोई rights थे क्या? During the 18th century, do you think in India the common man had any rights? Yes or no?
No, ma'am. Then there were no rights
No,
for the
any
for
rights.
the voting.
We were just living like the subjects of the king. हम सिर्फ king के subject थे and we were living at the mercy of the king. King की दया पर ही रहते थे, right? When did we get the rights? We got the rights after independence, right? But उससे पहले there were some countries where they had given the rights to the citizens, right? So at that time, the American Revolution and French Revolution took place in the 18th century. Okay, and it had far-reaching effects on the events of the world. It challenged the social and political privileges enjoyed by the aristocrats. So aristocrats, social or political privileges enjoy. So उसमें question किया कि why only these people are getting these privileges? We are all the same. We should not be getting any extra benefits and all. Okay, so the people in America established USA, which had a democratic constitution. उन्होंने United States of America establish किया जहाँ पे उन्होंने एक constitution बनाया, and that constitution also had a Bill of Rights, right? उस constitution में एक Bill of Rights था in which the rights like right to life, liberty and property were mentioned as inalienable rights. Inalienable rights का मतलब क्या हुआ?
Ma'am, means their own rights.
It means the rights which cannot be taken away from them.
Away.
Right? वो rights जो आपसे कोई भी छीन नहीं सकता. Nobody can take those rights away from them. Do we have any such rights which nobody can take away from us?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am,
yes, ma'am.
fundamental rights.
Path quite. Yes, do we have any such rights? The ones who have read, I'm not asking them. 7B. Do we have any such rights? 7B?
No, ma'am.
No, we do not have any such rights which cannot be taken away from us. Sure.
Yes.
Shivam, what do you think? Don't we have any such rights? हार्दिक, क्या हमें कोई ऐसे राइट्स मिले हैं जो हमसे कोई भी नहीं ले सकता? बताइए. Do we have any such rights which nobody can take away from us? Don't we have fundamental rights? Have you heard of them? 7B. The fundamental rights are the rights which nobody can take away from us, right?
Us.
Yes. Okay. So, the French Revolution led to the fall of the monarchy. The French Revolution of France में से वहाँ की monarchy खत्म हो गई, and they were established, right? Democracy, right? The common people there fought against the special privileges enjoyed by the clergy and the nobles, right? जैसे हमारे वर्ना सिस्टम है ना इंडिया में, वैसे ही वहाँ फ्रांस में estates थे. first estate, second estate, third estate. The first estate belonged to the clergy, which means the priest. The second estate belonged to the nobles, for the people who worked in the courts of the king, right? And so on. This is how it was. But these yeah, so then they questioned कि ऐसा क्यों है कि भाई हम सारे tax, only the third estate was supposed to pay the taxes. The clergy and the nobles were exempted from all the taxes and they had a lot of privileges. So the third estate questioned कि भाई why only we are supposed to pay the taxes, why not them? They should also be paying the taxes, right? So the declaration, the philosophers influenced the thinking of the people. The Declaration of the Rights of Man and Citizen gave equality before law, and the same rights were applicable to all. The French Revolution also gave the idea of nation and citizenship. In India, people got these rights after we attained independence, right? Is it clear? Any doubts? 7B,
No,
I
ma'am.
want you to respond, otherwise I'll not teach.
No, ma'am, no doubt.
The kids of 7B, kindly pay attention, otherwise I'll remove you all from this class and I'll not teach you this again. Yes. Now we'll be doing exercises. The ones who were not in the previous classes, they can also do their exercises, right? Question number 1 is, which one of the following was not a later Mughal? Bahadur Shah, Jahandar Shah, Muhammad Shah, or Nadir Shah?
Nadir Shah.
Ma'am, Bahadur Shah.
Who said? No, guys,
Nadir,
wrong.
Nadir Shah.
The
Ma'am,
answer
can I
is
tell?
Nadir Shah. What is the answer?
Nadir Shah.
Nadir Shah.
Lakshika, Hardik, Ayushman. What's the meaning of attained? मैं बताती हूँ आयुष्मान, तुम्हें मेरे को तो आयुष नहीं है. ये जो 7B के बच्चे, क्या हो गया तुम लोगों को बेटा? लक्षिका सिंह, लावण्या सिंह, हमजा, क्या दिक्कत आ रही है मुझे बताओ जरा. Soham Agarwal is there. Wahid Khan is there. कहाँ परेशानी आ रही है भाई? चलो. Next question is, which of the following was associated with the term Watan Jagir?
Rajput states.
Rajput states. Who was the Mughal governor of Awadh?
Sadat Khan.
Sadat Khan. Who founded the city of Jaipur?
Ma'am, can I tell?
7B has to answer. Seven B has to answer. Are you guys, have you gone deaf?
Ma'am, Savai Raj Jaisi.
So I rather just say easiest answer this was. अपनी कितना तुम लोग collectively insult करा रहे हो, बड़ा अच्छा लग रहा होगा 7B तुम लोगों को आज. ठीक है, next is, who founded the city of Jaipur? ये तो हो गया, sorry. Who was the successor of Guru Gobind Singh? All the kids of 7B are supposed to raise their hands. With the hand raise feature. Use the hand raise feature, all the kids of 7B.
Ma'am, Banda.
Ma'am, Guru Tegh Bahadur.
First, you raise your hands, all the kids of 7B. Use the hand raise feature and raise your hands. Lakshika. Ayushman. Hamza. सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है?
Yes, ma'am.
Ayushman and Hamza, raise your hands. चलिए. The question was, who was the successor of Guru Gobind Singh? What's the answer? 7B.
Guru Tegh Bahadur.
Banda Bahadur.
Band Bahadur.
Banda Bahadur.
Yes, Band Bahadur. Next is the taxes of Chauth and Swadesh Mukhi were collected by Mughal, Sikhs, Marathas, or Jats.
Marathas.
Marathas. What do you understand by term Kunbis? Seven A. What do you mean by the term Kunbis?
Ma'am, the backbone of the Maratha army. Not the backbone of the Maratha army.
Which one of the following Mughal emperors was blinded by the nobles?
I'm 7th has to tell.
7B. 7B.
Ma'am, Shah Alam.
Shah Alam second. Correct, Wahid. Next is Philips. Dash established his kingdom at Lahore in 1799. Seven C. 7C.
Yes, sir.
Maharaja Ranjit Singh.
Maharaja Ranjit Singh.
Maharaja Ranjit Singh.
Yes. Right. Next question is, the third battle of Panipat was fought between Dash and Dash.
Ahmad Shah Abdali and Maratha army.
Ahmad Shah Abdali and Maratha army. Next is, the state of Awadh was founded by
Sadat Khan.
Sadat Khan. The Jats had constructed forts at Dash and Dash.
Bharatpur and Dig.
Bharatpur and Dig.
Bharatpur and Dig.
Correct. Now, the Watan Jagis were given to
Rajput.
Rajputs.
Ma'am, excuse me. Ma'am, excuse me.
Yes, Govind.
Ma'am, I have written Bharatpur and Panipat.
Right, I told you, right, Dig. Bharatpur and Dig. Right, Nadir Shah invaded Bengal. True or false?
False.
False. Swai Raja Jai Singh was the ruler of Indore. True or false?
False.
False.
Guru Gobind Singh was the 10th Guru of Sikhs.
True.
True. क्या हो गया बच्चे? Next is Raigad became the capital of Shivaji in the 17th century.
True.
Ahmad Shah and Shah Alam were blinded by the nobles.
True.
Subedar,
Provincial governor.
Faujdar,
A Mughal
military
Commander.
a Mughal military commander. Ijradar,
A revenue
Yash, have you marked these answers?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure. Missile
Band of six warriors.
and Kunbis. ठीक है. For 7A और B को तो आती है आंसर्स डिस्कस करने हैं. 7A और C को B तो डिस्कस करने में मूड में भी नहीं है. करने हैं आंसर 7B. ज्यादा मुंह मत चलाओ पार्थ. There's nothing to laugh about. 7B क्वेश्चन आंसर्स करने हैं बेटा आप लोगों को. मना है करने का.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
First question is, who were the later Mughals? Mention their names. Who will tell me the answer? बताओ अश्मीरा.
Yes, ma'am. The Mughal rulers who came to the throne after the death of Aurangzeb were called the later Mughals. The later Mughals are Bahadur Shah,
You'll write the name of
Jahandar
all 9 of them, right? You write the name of all 9 of them, and you should also add that these later Mughals lacked the political stability and organizational ability of their predecessors. Okay. Back you have to write all the 9 names. Next question. Next question is, yeah. How was Aurangzeb responsible for the decline of Mughal Empire? Who will tell the answer?
Ma'am, can I tell?
Batao Vidushi.
Okay. The Mughal Empire started facing a variety of crises even during the region of Aurangzeb. Due to his long drawn out wars in the Deccan has depleted the royal treasury
7B, the
and
answer is
the
given on page number 98, last paragraph.
north was yes was neglected. The number of Mansabdars has increased manifold, but they were not granted Jagirs. Those who had the Jagirs exploited the peasants and tried to get the maximum from them. Nobles who were appointed as governors, subedars, often controlled the office of revenue and military administration, the Diwani and Faujdar as well.
Very good. Absolutely correct answer. Next question is, what was the impact of invasions of Nadir Shah and Ahmad Shah Abdali in the Mughal Empire?
Ma'am, can I tell this?
7B, would anyone like to tell the answer? Batao, Govind, answer batao.
The impact of invasion of Nadir Shah and
Wait a
Alam
minute.
Shah Abdali on
Class 7B,
the
the
Mughal.
answer is given. Wait. 7B, the answer is given on page number 100 in the green box. Pardon.
60 lakh rupee and some thousand gold coin, nearly 1 crore worth of gold wares
No,
and
no,
50
no. The
crore.
answer was begin right. Nadir Shah invaded Delhi in number of times and carried away immense wealth, including Kohinoor diamond and the jewel-studded peacock throne of Shah Jahan. Right. The wealth looted from the Mughal treasury by him was, then you'll write 60 lakh rupees and some thousand gold coins, nearly 1 crore worth of gold wares, and 50 crores of jewels. The city of Shah Jahan was turned into rubble. Then Ahmad Shah Abdali, who was the general of Nadir Shah, invaded India as well, and he also carried away a huge amount of wealth that he exempted his own people from taxation for 3 years, right? All this led to the deterioration of the empire. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Next question is, what do you mean by the emergence of new states? How did it happen? Basically, you have to write the entire answer from the paragraph given under the head of emergence of new states. 7C, shall we discuss the rest of the answers as well? Have you done the 5?
Yes, ma'am.
What about the rest?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I am done.
So
Yes, ma'am.
then let's discuss. Question number 5 was, what were the offices held by Sadat Khan?
Can I tell?
Batao.
This answer was discussed.
Tell us, Smridal, this was not discussed in 7A.
The offices held by Sadat Khan were political, subadari, military, faujdari, and financial. The meaning.
Okay. And what have we written? Mridul, tell the answer.
Sadat Khan was appointed as a governor of Awadh by Mughal Emperor. Sadat Khan exercised political, military, and financial powers himself.
He tried to reduce influence of Mughals in Awadh by reducing the number of office holders. He also appointed officials who were loyal to him as Jagidars and reduced the size of Jagis. Their accounts were regular and their accounts were regularly checked. Awadh also made the use of revenue farmers called ijadars to assess and collect revenue.
ठीक है, तुम्हारा बहुत ज्यादा लॉन्ग है मृदुल, अश्मीरा का बहुत ज्यादा शॉर्ट है, सो राइट समवॉट इन बिटवीन, डोंट मेक इट टू लॉन्ग नॉट टू शॉर्ट, ठीक है? ओके, so you can
Okay, ma'am.
write, yeah, मतलब so you must have written it, then it's fine. What you can write is that you can write that Sadat Khan.
Ma'am, can
Wait. What you can write is Sadat Khan did not have any. Sadat Khan was just a deputy governor, right? No, he was a governor. So he exercised a political, military, and financial powers himself, right? He also reduced the number of Mughal office holders to reduce the influence and appointed some जागीरदार्स. बस बाकी उसका तो इतना ही रोल था ना, उसके पास ज्यादा नहीं पावर्स थे, तो बहुत ज्यादा डिटेल की जरूरत नहीं है इसमें.
Ma'am, where is it written?
It is in Awadh, under the head Awadh.
Ma'am, done.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Okay,
Ma'am, excuse me.
Yes.
But we can also write about Subedari and Faujidari.
You can write about that. Next is,
Okay, ma'am.
what was the influence of the bankers on the states? So tell me this answer. What was the influence of bankers on the state? बताइए करण.
The relationship between the bankers and the state was close under the reign of Alivardi Khan. The banking house of Jagat Seth rose to prominence during this period.
Then we have to
There
tell
was a
up all
close
three states.
relationship between the bankers and merchant who lent money to the revenue farmers.
Can you please repeat your answer?
The relationship between bankers and state was close under the reign of Alivardi Khan. The banking house of Jagat Seth rose to prominence during this period. There was a close relationship between the bankers and merchant who lent money to the revenue farmers.
I think this much is sufficient. The answer is absolutely fine. What were you saying, Parth?
Ma'am, it can be on page number the old 100, ma'am, the old Mughal provinces. Ma'am, both Azab and ma'am, that also can be right. And that current said, and ma'am, after the last
Why will you
third
take
line.
from, what will you take from the old Mughal provinces? यहाँ पे उसका क्या दे रखा है? Bankers का क्या दे रखा
Ma'am,
है?
it is on which page number? Answer.
The answer which he is told is on page number
102.
102 and 103.
And 103.
Fine. The next question is, how were the Sikhs organized in the 18th century? Atiksh, बताइए answer.
In the 18th century, Jats or missiles were formed under the able leadership of the commanders, and their combined force was called Dal Khalsa. They put up a strong resistance to Ahmad Shah Abdali, who had seized Punjab and surrendered from the Mughals, and they again struck coins in 1765 and declared their independence. The entire body of the Jats met at Amritsar on the occasion of Baisakhi and Diwali to discuss their common affairs, and one of their rulers, Maharaja Ranjit Singh, reunited the Jats and established his capital at Lahore in 1799.
Absolutely correct answer, which is given on page number 104 under the head of 6. Okay. Next question is, next question is,
Ma'am,
why did Marathas
Ma'am?
want to expand? Yes.
ma'am, from in 18th century till Yamuna.
Next is,
Okay, ma'am.
Why did Marathas want to expand beyond the Deccan? Yes, Hamza, would you like to give the answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Bataiye.
The Marathas wanted to expand their empire beyond Deccan in order to enhance the influence of the Mughals.
That's it.
Yes.
Anyone else? Shaurya Patel, do you have any different answer?
No,
Yes.
ma'am, no.
Yes, Karan, you tell.
I'm searching for it.
Atesh.
Ma'am, me too. Only this one.
Why did the Marathas want to expand beyond the Deccan? भाई वहाँ पे बहुत अच्छा एरिया था ना.
To collect
Trade.
taxes.
वो एक्सटेंड क्यों नहीं कर पाए थे? Because of the Britishers. No, you can also write from the answer from page number 105 that they wanted to extend to the Deccan, but the rapid extension and conquest made the other rulers hostile. ये तो question है, question क्या है? The question is, why did Marathas want to expand beyond the Deccan? अच्छा तो क्यों नहीं कर पाए थे वो दे रखा है.
Ma'am, can I tell?
Ma'am, can I answer?
बताओ विदुषी.
Okay, ma'am. The rapid expansion and conquest made
नहीं ये नहीं
other
आएगा, ये नहीं आएगा. ये तो दे रखा है कि why couldn't they expand? ये expand क्यों नहीं कर पाए? But
Ma'am, can I answer?
Yes, Karan.
Yes, ma'am. Marathas wanted to expand beyond the Deccan to increase to collect taxes. Chauth and Surdesh Mukhi. Chauth was a tax collected by the 25% land revenue claimed by the zamindars in the Deccan, and 9 to 10 and Sardesh Mukhi 9 to 10% of the land revenue was paid to the head revenue collector in the Deccan.
So you can write this, yes, that they wanted to expand their power. They wanted to expand their power and territories and wanted to increase the amount of taxes which they collected. They want to collect the taxes like Chauth and Sardesh Mukhi. And then you can define them. Fine. Next question is, and the last, who were the Jats? Write in brief about their faults. This is very
Can I
easy.
tell?
Bataiye Aryan. Aryan.
Ma'am, the Jats were the prosperous agricultural community and control the towns like Panipat and listen,
Bolo.
Panipat and Ballabgarh under Suraj Mal. He was the adopted son of one of the nephews of Churaman. The Jat power reached the pinnacle of their glory and kingdom of Bharatpur emerged as a strong state. The Jats
Next, you have to
built
write about the forts they built, which you can write from the.
Ma'am, can I tell?
Ma'am,
can I tell?
Bolo Anshika.
Yes, ma'am. The Jats were prosperous agricultural community and controlled the towns like Panipat and Ballabgarh. And Jat power reached the pinnacle of glory and kingdom of Bharatpur emerged as a strong state. And they also
You will write under Surajmal, right? They reached the pinnacle of glory and developed, emerged as a strong state under Surajmal. ठीक है आगे.
The Jats also built many forts. Bharatpur fort was built in traditional style. It does not have any flamboyance associated to fort, but it generates an aura of strength and magnificence. The sandy ramparts were strengthened by sandy battlements. The enemy guns proved of no avail.
Then in Deg also they built a palace of gardens, like garden palace. The gateway to the fort was protected with anti-elephant strikes, right? And within the fort, the fort was protected with anti-elephant strike. Within the fort there was a haveli with its typical Bangladesh styles, buildings were modern on architectural forms which were associated with royalty under the rule of Shah Jahan. This thing will come. ठीक है. Anshika or anyone of you, anyone from 7C, once you have completed your work of this chapter, you need to send me the PDF. ठीक है. Either Anshika or Mridul, anybody can send it to me.
Okay.
Okay. Chalo, keep doing your question answers in case of any doubts. Anshika, how many questions have you done?
Ma'am, I have done 6 questions.
Send me the pic of that. I will send for the help of others.
Then we have
Okay.
to write the dates also, ma'am, of these the later Mughals.
Yes.
Okay. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Kashvi.
Ma'am, our map is left, so we would be marking all the things which are present
you
in
have
the
to
map.
mark. There are 2 marks given in the chapter. One is given on
Yes,
page
ma'am.
number
99.
99. Like that you have to mark. Okay, as it is. उसमें तो ऐसे कुछ काटने वाला नहीं, पूरा ही मैप मार्क करना है आपको वाला. Right? Then the other one is
101.
101 में आप लोग मेजर चीजें मार्क कर लेना, like Rajput 6 और territory under the control of British in the. ये रहने दो, या फिर don't do this map. ठीक है, इतना important नहीं है अभी आपके लिए. Do the map even page number 99. एक ही मैप मार्क कर. ठीक है?
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, Baroda. Ma'am, Baroda is also known as Vadodara.
Right. It is known as.
Ma'am, we have to do the map of page number 99.
Yes.